Alright. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Let's try that again.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Come on, I thought you guys are from FEC. Let's try that one more time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Cool. Alright guys. So, as Ustad Hamid said, I'm from America, as you guys might know. I spent some time with you guys, got to hang out with you guys a little bit, and tomorrow I'm going back to where I came from. So, just to share with you guys, as a little boy, like you guys, little kids, around you guys' age, I started writing a little book. I started writing on a piece of paper, and then what happened? A few days later, I threw it in the trash. So I picked up another book. You know those notebooks, like these diaries you guys have? You can open it, you can write in it. So I started again. And who can guess what happened a few days later after that? I threw it in the bin again. So then I tried again for a third time, and then a fourth time, and then a fifth time. And then instead of throwing it away, who can guess what I did? I kept it, I just threw it in a big closet. So whenever I wanted to, I can go back and read it. So now at my house, I have a big stack full of books that I never finished. And so finally one day, I decided now I had a computer. I had a cool computer, I didn't have to write it down anymore. So I started writing a story, I started writing. And I got to a point where I got bored of the story. I didn't want to write it no more. I said, man, this is tough. But what happened? I took a few days off. I'm not going to chuck my whole computer in the bin, right? So I took a few days off, and I tried again, and I tried again, and I kept on trying. And by the time I was 13 years old, who's the oldest student here? Ustad Yahya, excellent. Who's the next one?
I'm the oldest.
Okay, cool.
The white beard.
Oldest student, possibly. I need to see a hand. How old are you? Musa, 12. Perfect. I was just 1 year older than this kid. I wrote a book. My book was complete, alhamdulillah. But it's not something that took me one day. It didn't take me 2 days. How old was I when I started? 6. So do the math. 13 years old and I started when I was 6. How long did it take me? 7 years. And what happened? I wrote, I tried again. I wrote, I tried again. I kept trying again. I kept trying again. And alhamdulillah, not only have I finished this book, I've finished a bunch more. Okay? A bunch more that I wrote for kids like you. Right? So anybody can pick up this book and start reading it. I think it's pretty cool. Right? When it comes to writing, you guys write every day, right? You have to write in your little diaries, right? Where you have to write your homework, right? Every day, right? Come on, you guys write your homework? But how many of you have actually sat down and tried writing just for fun, for your imagination? Anybody tried that before? Just try writing one page. Not even one page, just one line that's something funny. Just write one line joke. And then put a second line to it. Who thinks you can try it? Who's tried it? Have you tried it? How far did you get? 1 or 2 lines? Okay. So if you were interested in writing, you would add another line to it. And you would keep on going. And if you get stuck, you take a break, right? Eat some food, have some candy, take a nap, whatever, right? And then you start again. So the key is, right, it took me how long? 7 years-ish, right? Don't quit. Don't give up. So there's something you guys want to do. There's something you really want to do. Not forget what someone else is telling you, right? Don't let someone else tell you what you want to do. You decide what you want to do. So if you want to write a book and don't stop. Be the best at what you do. If you find something that's interesting to you, like, oh, you know, I want to do this when I grow up. I want to do that when I grow up. Then be the best at that. It'll get hard, but you keep doing it. Alhamdulillah, I kept up at it, and now I have such a big book that no one wants to read it because it's so big. Okay, so that's my presentation. If any of you have any questions for me, I'm open to questions and I'll try to answer. Wow! So everything was perfect. let me go to Baraka first. How did I get the cover? So what happened was, after I finished writing it, right, on my computer, I sent it to some people. And they helped me design the picture, the cover, right? And when I gave it to them, they printed it out for me. And so they put the cover on it, they put the pages on it, they put little pictures in there, here and there. And that's how I got it. Ustad Yahya.
How do I know what to write about?
Man, there's this thing called brainstorming. And sometimes, for me, I sit for days and 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 days just thinking what to write about. But the best way for me, you start off with one little idea. You see something while you're walking down the street, it makes you laugh, haha, right? Or you see something down the street, it makes you really sad, right? Or you see something and it makes you feel different. So then you write that down. And slowly, slowly, slowly the ideas start to develop around that little idea. And then you can make, who knows what you can make out of that. Hello.
I write one whole page.
Really? That's cool. How old are you? You're 6? See, I wrote less than a page when I was your age. That's good. Keep it up. Any other questions or comments? Man, I'm scared of you, man.
Should I start by making up characters in my head, or just start writing? Come up with a rough story. Let's go for it.
One sec. Okay, hang on. So, everybody has a different way of writing, right? And not everybody starts off differently. Everybody really starts differently. For me, I can't just create a character first. I can't do that. I have to have my story kind of built around, and then I know what kind of character I want to fill the hole. How do I want the story to play out? Then I say, okay, I need this kind of character, put him in there. Instead of creating the story around the character, because then I don't know how the character develops. If I know the story, I know beginning to end, and then I put my character in, then I know exactly what he's going to go through. Yes?
I've got 2 questions.
Sure.
What is it about?
This one, oh man, I didn't even talk about a book. I just realized that. Okay, so let me mention about my book. This is a science fiction book. Who knows what that means? Science fiction. It means it's like a sciencey book, right? It has little cool scientific facts, but it's a fake story, right? And so basically what it's about is, it's called 3020, right? Because it takes place in the year 3020, 1,000 years from now, right? And so this guy, he's a scientist, and he wants to go to this place called the sun. Who knows what the sun is? That big thing up there, right? The big light bulb, right? You guys know the big sun, right? He wants to go to that. So he makes a big rocket ship, and he gets a bunch of other scientists, and they go together to that thing called the sun. And as they're going, they find out that there's a bad guy with them. But he doesn't know who it is. So there's a bunch of them in the rocket ship, in space, and he has to find out who the bad guy is. Cool? Yeah, that's the story. Go ahead. Question number 2.
Are you famous?
No. Not very. But it's a process. It takes time.
But is your book famous?
Not yet. Not this one. I've written 3, 4 others. 2 of them are pretty famous. But
What is the other book called? What is it about?
the other book is a bit, you guys might be a little bit young for it, but it's called The Untamed. Should I tell them the main synopsis? And that one's a little bit creepier because it's about the jinn. So,
What is it about?
about the jinn.
And then what does he do? Does
Oh,
he
you
get
find
you?
out later in the science studies.
Yeah, there you go. Once Islamic Studies comes in, Ustad Hamid and all the other Ustads can tell you a bit more about it.
Did you do your signature in it so people know what your signature looks like?
Could you read what it says?
Oh.
Can I read what it says? Okay. To FEC Academy, old students and new, I hope this book becomes a strong part of you. And then my name.
Are we gonna keep that?
Yes.
Yes. This is for you guys to
You
keep.
can read
Is
at
each
break
of us
time.
gonna get our own book?
No, this is, I think, for all you guys to borrow. So you guys can check it out or something, however the process works.
Have you got the
No, that I don't have. That one, if whenever you feel like it's online, it's on the computer. Cool.
Can we have one last question and that's it, we'll wrap up. Anyone with a last question?
What inspired you to keep writing?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
What inspired you to keep writing?
For me, I liked writing because I saw a lot of things every day. I saw a lot of people doing different things. Remember how I told you guys when you're walking in the street, right, you see something makes you laugh, something makes you cry, something makes you sad, makes you happy, makes you angry, and then you write it, right? And so every day I saw that. And so I wanted to always put that into a story. And so that kept me writing. I was like, okay, whatever I see, I want to write it down. Just keep writing.
And it became a habit for you?
Pretty much.
Okay, can we have a round of a mashallah for this? Mashallah. Okay.
Cool. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Jazakallah khair.
Is always by your side, inshallah, inshallah, inshallah.